Virgo, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is going to be a soul's journey reading, and as always, it is a general reading. It is for the collective, so the messages may or may not resonate with you. It just depends on what comes up and what messages Spirit wants you to hear. Time is fluid, energies are interchangeable, and it is not gender specific, so just keep an open mind and take what resonates, okay? Let's jump right in. We are in Gemini season, and Gemini season is all about interconnectedness. It's all about moving parts. It's all about communication, very much Mercury energy. Mercury is in retrograde right now, which means that people are going to get tongue-tied like a mother. All right, Virgo, let's see, universe, what messages do we have for Virgo? What messages do we have for Virgo's highest good? Thank you. Ooh, we got Eel Spirit, and it says, bring your ideas to life. I feel like some of you have been kind of performing under the radar, you know, kind of in the shadows almost. And I get this feeling of like timidness or shyness when it comes to expressing yourself and your ideas. You know, this is a creative energy. And it's also about following your intuition, okay? So, yeah, I feel like if you've been struggling to bring your ideas to life, you know, Spirit is challenging you to really find what it is that sparks that imagination of yours and channel it and express it. This is, I feel like your creative energy has been a bit dormant. Let's see, what other messages do we have for Virgo Spirit? What other messages do we have for Virgo? Ooh, Lion, Leo energy. This is giving me that energy of standing your ground, you know, knowing who you are and what you're about, taking a pause, taking a moment to reflect on the beauty of life, soaking in the abundance, the warmth, soaking in the rays of the sunlight. Very masculine energy. It's appreciating your surroundings. I feel like you've been taking this time to reflect, and maybe there's been some kind of spark of inspiration on where you want to be, where you want to go in life, you know? It's beautiful energy, Virgo. It's very much giving me that, you know, Virgo philosopher energy, like really asking the questions, why, you know, or what is it exactly that I want to do with my life? Interesting. Let's see, what other messages, Spirit? Thank you. We got mending. You're mending your heart. You're mending your relationships. I feel like mostly you're mending your heart. You're putting the pieces back together. You're finding that spark And I feel like this is you kind of getting back in touch with your inner child, you know, like, I'm picking up this energy of kind of reestablishing like the things that spark joy to you as a child, you know. Like for me, I don't know, my inspiration has always been cooking, like cooking and art, and those things, it's what fueled my imagination. And I feel like you're tapping into that energy of like, you know, maybe when you were a kid, you used to make, you know, bracelets or something, friendship bracelets. You see it there? That's not a bracelet, but you get what I mean. Some of you could be into jewelry making, or that could be your thing. But ultimately, this is a card of healing. This is a card of working together too, you know, because sometimes it's very challenging to heal on our own, right? And sometimes we need the support and motivation from others. And you're really working hard to heal, but I feel like there are people who are supporting you in that way, whether you realize it or not. Interesting. All right, what else, Spirit? What are the messages for my beautiful Virgo? You could be healing old childhood wounds too. Thank you. Look at that. Yin and yang. Balance. You're finding balance. You know, this is that energy of taking two opposing forces and transmutating that into this, you know, beautiful energy that's going to either, you know, ignite some kind of inspiration. But this is kind of the energy that I see here, is you taking a step back in order to find balance, in order to find some kind of like inner peace. All right, let's pull a Moonology card here. What other messages, Spirit, do we have for Virgo? What? New moon in Virgo. A time to give rather than take. Interesting. I'm picking up this energy of somebody that just wants something for their own personal happiness. And this is, I'm not saying that this is a selfish energy, because it doesn't feel selfish. It just feels more like you just want what's going to make you happy. I mean, we all do, right? But it's in a way obsessing over that energy. In a way, it's like I'm picking up Scorpio energy of like, you know, I'm very determined to make sure I get what I want. I'm very determined to make sure that I get what makes me happy. But what this card is saying, a time to give rather than take, is quite the opposite of that. It's about offering your services, you know, offering your talents and skills to the greater good of humanity. Maybe that's what you're doing, you know. But I feel like for a lot of you, this isn't the case. I feel like there is a need to actually start giving in spirit. A gift isn't, how do you say it? A gift isn't a gift unless it comes from the heart, or unless it's is given freely or something like that. But yeah, I feel like Spirit is challenging you, Virgo. All right, let's jump into the tarot. What's on the bottom of the deck here? The Chariot. Cancer energy. This is forward movement, self-discipline. Some of you could be moving, taking action. There's also a card of opposing forces. So there could be like this whole back and forth in your mind. Let's see, what other messages do we have for Virgo, Spirit? What else can you tell us? For Virgo's highest good. I feel like ultimately this reading is challenging your inspiration, challenging your motivation to do what it is that inspires you personally, to do what it is that you're passionate about. Oh, I did not mean for that to happen. Wow. You know what's kind of funny? Like, as I was shuffling, like I kept hearing like Virgo's coming in hot. Sure enough. Let's see. Nine of Swords. This is that energy of being in your head, stressing a lot, overthinking. It's a fear-based thought pattern that ultimately consumes you. I do see that you're in your head a lot. Look how this line is staring off in the distance, like contemplating. Gotta get out of that, Virgo. I know you're a philosopher and all, but sometimes we gotta take a break from our minds and just, you know, live life and be happy, right? What else, Spirit? Two of Cups, soulmate energy. This is a strong connection, a deep soulmate bond. I feel like for some of you, this is something that you truly desire. You know, for some of you, this is something that you already have. And it's helping you. It's nurturing you. Gemini energy. It's having somebody who truly understands you. Like, this is somebody who knows you in and out. Like, look, and there's more. Like, Eight of Swords, victim mentality, self-sabotage. Wow. Virgo, this is what's holding you back. Look, you see it here too. There's a soulmate connection for some of you. Justice in reverse, Libra energy. It's like things haven't been fair for you, or you've come into some bad luck, or there's some sort of karmic cycle here that needs to end, you know, a karmic situation. So maybe regarding a soulmate connection. Maybe this is like understanding that, you know, you gotta let it go. Look, you see the yin and yang symbol right there too. Balance. Oh my gosh. Virgo, 4 of Swords. More thought, more contemplation. You're thinking too much, Virgo. Ultimately, the 4 of Swords is the energy of taking a break too. You know, so you could be just taking a break from society, taking a break from people, resting, recharging your energy. But like I said before, that's also the card of contemplation. So you could be spending a lot of time just overthinking, overanalyzing, which I know quite a few Virgos, and they're good at overanalyzing. Knight of Swords in reverse. Things could be happening so fast to the point of confusion, but ultimately this is a card of confusion when it's in reverse like that, because it's like you don't know what you want, or you don't know how things ended up the way that they did, or you just want to understand a certain situation or a certain connection better. That card is also the energy of like hastiness and wanting things to progress quickly, you know. Come on, Spirit, what else? Ooh, we got the Devil energy, the Demon Serpent, Satan energy, this Capricorn energy. Oh, Virgo, this is like an attachment. This is an obsession here. Wow, Virgo. And then we got the Queen of Cups in reverse. So I feel like your heart, in a way, is not open to receiving the abundance. In a way, I feel like you're protecting your heart, you know, from pain, from hurt, because I feel like maybe you've been hurt in the past. But this Devil energy, Capricorn energy, it's like there is an attachment to whatever this energy is, this soulmate energy, or partnership or connection or whatever. There's just it just feels like it weighs heavy on your mind, like you just. And when the Queen of Swords is in reverse, I mean the Queen of Cups is in reverse like that, there's sadness and sorrow there, you know. There's heartache. So it just feels like there is something here that is creating blockage or holding you back, and I think it has to do with some sort of soulmate connection. So it's going to resonate differently for everybody. You know, it could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be a lover, an ex-lover. Oh shit. Bottom of the deck, we got the 10 of Coins. Sorry, Mercury is in retrograde, and you know, everybody's getting tongue-tied up in here. 10 of Coins, this talks about stability, financial gain, marriage, a stable home life, comfort, having lots of kids. I feel like this is what you desire the most, is a happy, stable life, full of contentment, full of joy, full of harmony and peace and all that good stuff. Oh, you're getting me emotional, Virgo. Whew. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the most likely outcome here. We're going to take a glimpse into the future. Now remember that this is not set in stone. Actions shape destiny. So just take this message with a grain of salt, all right? Bottom of the deck. Dun, dun, dun. We got the Tower moment. Scorpio energy. There is a realization that's happening either now, or this could be your realization. Understanding that you gotta let some things go here. You know, there's a certain attachment that you have to release. You can even kind of see it here, like this string is attaching these two people. All right, what's coming up next for Virgo spirit? What's coming up next for Virgo? I don't know, it just feels like there is a connection for some of you that you're trying to mend. Look, we got the 5 of Swords. This is talking about betrayal. It's talking about winning at all cost. I feel like you were hurt by somebody. I don't know. I feel like somebody really let you down. I feel like somebody really hurt, like betrayed you or something, like backstabbed you or something, or vice versa. You know, energies are interchangeable. But there's just this energy of like really being guarded, like really trying to heal from that. You know, I'm not gonna take that. Let's see, Spirit. What's coming up next for Virgo? Why do you gotta tell Virgo all this sad stuff here? King of Wands. Taking action. You know, the King of Wands is motivated, passionate, driven, inspiring, attractive. I feel like this is you tapping into your confidence and your inspiration. This is you tapping into that feeling of understanding, even more so, like who you are and what you're about, what you have to offer. That's you coming in hot, because you ain't playing around, Virgo. You're determined. Yep, see that? Magician. You're a powerful manifester in this case. You have all the tools you need to manifest your reality the way that you see fit. And look at that. The Sun, more Leo energy, happiness. You know, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. And look at who's in it. This is somebody who has tapped into their inner child and it isn't afraid of, you know, letting their freak flag fly. This is somebody who is fully inspired, fully thriving, and ultimately is successful. I see you being happy, Virgo, but I think that it's going to take a level of motivation. I think that for one, you're going to have to really weigh out the pros and cons with this 2 of Pentacles here. Let me get one more. And 2, like, really just think about your when you were younger and what, you know, what really sparked your curiosity. Look at that. Ace of Wands. a new beginning of an inspiring nature. Wow. This is new ideas coming to life. This is passion, you know, attraction, chemistry. However it resonates for you, this is a new beginning. And I feel like you're going to have options. I feel like this energy of taking charge and following your inspiration and, you know, manifesting your reality and living in the abundance, taking in the abundance, it's going to provide options for you, whether it's career-wise or relationship-wise. And this is going to spark a new glorious beginning. Yeah, look at that. On the bottom of the deck, we got the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign, but I feel like this is Spirit's way of saying you got to get in control of your emotions. You have to not let your emotions consume you, because I feel that I feel like you're being challenged creatively. You're being challenged to look at a situation from a different perspective. And I think that you've been in your head a lot about how to be successful, how to still get what you want at the end of the day. And I think Spirit is saying, like, first we got to tackle the emotions, because that's what's keeping you in your head. And then you can find the passion, you can find that inspiration. That's just what I'm hearing. Because look, underneath that, we got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It's like you've been putting your time and efforts, you've been investing into different things, and it just doesn't seem to be panning out. Or you've been investing your time and energy into a certain project or a career, and it just hasn't really been providing the fruit that you wanted to see. That's just what I'm getting here. All right, let's go ahead and close out this reading with a Sacred Destiny Oracle card. I'm going to try to finish this before the candle goes out. What advice do we have for my beautiful Virgo moving forward? What advice do we have for my beautiful Virgo moving forward? Spirit. Thank you. Forgiveness. Forgiveness is the key. I'm hearing that you have to forgive yourself. You have to give yourself room to grow, Virgo. You can't be perfect all the time, and you shouldn't expect that of yourself. You know what I mean? And it's about healing that inner child that says you have to be. It's about, because you know, when we're kids, we're growing up, we're usually told, like, you have to act a certain way, you have to be a certain way, you have to do things a certain way. And you know, if you don't live up to that, you get scolded, or you get you beat yourself up for it. And Spirit is saying, no, you have to, like, we make mistakes as humans, and it's up to us to forgive ourselves and allow us to learn from these mistakes. Yeah, let me go ahead and read that one out of the book, and then we'll end it there, okay, Virgo? Wow. Oh, I didn't finish in time, darn candle. Sorry. Let's see, forgiveness. The sacred landscape wants you to know it is human to want to hold on to the past, our memories, experiences, and relationships. However, there can be times when we are carrying so much of the past that we can't fully see the present. The past doesn't need to equal the future. Just because you find a pattern, or just because you had a pattern or a reoccurring challenge in the past doesn't mean that it needs to reoccur in the future. The key is to be willing and ready to simply and cleanly let go of the hold that the past has on you. You see, that's that devil energy. You're holding too much onto the past, Virgo. The past is gone, and it's okay to let it go. The way to do this is to fully immerse yourself in the here and now. Be super aware of the sights, sounds, smells, textures, and energy of your present. When you do this, the past simply vanishes and the glory of the present emerges. You see that? I feel like you gotta let some stuff go here. There's some emotional baggage that you've been holding on to. And, you know, Spirit is saying it's time. You release that past. Forgive yourself, Virgo. Because we're human, right? We all make mistakes in life and we all, you know, have to learn from them. But ultimately, for you, I feel like it's just a matter of letting go of that. Whatever has been haunting you from the past, or, you know, a lot of us have trouble letting go of certain behaviors that we carry with us from childhood to adulthood. You know, it's about maturing up, leveling up, letting go of immature behavior. So take that as it resonates. All right, Virgo, that's all I have for you today. I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, please go ahead and click that like button down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to book a personal reading, my information is in the description box below. And until next time, Virgo, I will see you later. Bye.